But the life alert is something that's important for him. I agree with you 100%.
Well, she's got one.
Do you carry that with you everywhere?
Normally I leave this home.
Oh, I see. But you'll forget about it if you take it off,
Well, I
don't you?
just didn't think of it whenever I put the sweater on. But the gizmo that comes with it that I keep in my car is about like this. And it will get help wherever I am in the world.
That sounds like a perfect idea.
And it would have prevented all of this misunderstanding if he'd had some way to let everybody know.
I'm concerned about his, this particular situation, this episode was a diabetic, like a diabetic coma.
Right.
I don't think he really knew he was in
He
trouble.
wouldn't be able to mash that button.
He was pretty much in a
I don't think he knew that that's what was going on, because different family members came over and talked with him, or I'm sorry, not family members, different friends of the family came over and checked on him, and it just at both times it was determined that he was okay. They weren't medical professionals, of course.
Right.
It was determined he was okay. Well, when he was going to sleep like that, he was getting into that a coma thing.
That's exactly right.
I mean, he was going down. But in hindsight, hindsight's perfect, isn't it?
It is.
Hindsight's 100% perfect. Well, looking back at it, I would say that looking back at it, I'd say, well, okay, once he did answer that phone, instead of calling neighbor across the street to go over there and just knock on the door, I should have went ahead and called EMS to come out there again.
Well, see,
I was scared I was going to jump the gun,
Well, you don't know what to do.
and he would have to press the button. But whenever he pressed the button, they would have names at the police department and the fire department and the rescue units, all of people to call. If something happens to my house, they call her and another friend.
Right.
And whenever they do that, then they call my son in Greenville.
If he didn't press the button, then none of that would happen.
But
That's
he's
what
going to
we're-
have to learn. He's got to take care of himself.
Absolutely.
And
But I
Absolutely.
think with diabetes, you don't get any warning signs sometimes. It hits you pretty hard. There's not a whole lot you can do for yourself.
Well, he's just eating like a horse, isn't he?
That's good.
You like that muskrat gravy, Daddy? I'll tell you what, he's a hoot.
He is. He sure is.
I mean, just watching him when he's kind of in and out of it, I mean, one of the nurses came in last night and said, roll over, I need to check your backside, because it was the beginning of the shift, they were making assessments.
Yeah.
He said something about checking her backside or something.